burned down. And maybe that's a good thing. You were right, the darn place was nothing but a sideshow anyhow.
Really, Barnum, that museum was absolutely splendid for what it was. And I won't listen to anything to the contrary. New York is not the only place to make a living, you know. There's a whole country out there. I'm right here in Bridgeport.
Well, darn it, Cherry, you're right. There is a whole country out there. Here I am, peddling my life away, corner Ann Street and Broadway, when there's 24 states never even heard of P.T. Barnum. I'll build a new museum and put it on wheels.
Taylor, I wasn't thinking about any 24 states. Mr. Jones' clockwork.
Bring a little red and gold to the entire country. We'll start with a 3-month swing around the east. All I need is a bit of capital and one headline attraction to pull them in. And just because it was your idea,
what?
I'm putting a top on the headline of every ad that says entire tour under the personal direction of Mr. and Mrs. P.T. Barnum. You are with me in this, aren't you, Cherry? Cherry?
Well, I'm not sure I'm 100% in accord, Taylor.
Then everything's okay. We're crawling again.
Mr. Barnum, I hope I'm not interrupting.
You are, Mr. Stratton.
But our appointment was for 2 o'clock.
I'm busy now. We'll discuss it first thing Monday.
Why don't we just forget it? My wife and I have a few more qualms about your offer anyway.
First thing Monday morning.
Good day, Mr. Barnum.
All right, damn it. Here I come. Cherry, I'm sorry. He's got that headline attraction I was telling you about. But you wait right here and go on dancing, and I'll be back in 2 shakes.
As Mr. P.T. Barnum juggles 3 slippery Strattons in the air.
Let me begin by telling you that my wife and I have the highest regards for you.
I smell a humbug.
It's not as our business.
A holy humbug, the worst kind.
Such forbidden display our son Charles Odyssey with such a small sum of money is an offense to a Christian conscience.
The key word in that speech isn't Christian, it's small, as in sum of money. Now, just what exactly are you referring to when you talk about oddities?
Any boy 25 inches tall, from head to toe, is a freak of nature.
Now, see here, Mr. Stratton. Joyce Head is 160 years old. Anne Swan is 8 feet tall. And Madame Josepha has a 10.5-inch beard. But that doesn't make them freaks, it makes them special. And what you call an aberration of nature, I call a gift from God to raise him from above the crowd. And since the boy is old enough to make up his own mind, why don't we let him make the decision? Charlie, I want you to come with me and join my show. And I'm not going to fool you. Tens, thousands, maybe millions of people are going to come and see you. Some to stare, a few to laugh. But most will cheer and tell their children and grandchildren for generations to come that they saw the smallest man in the world. And will even give you a special name to go with the miracle of your size. Thumb, Tom Thumb. Oh. Let's not forget the princely salary to you and your dear family of $15 per week. All right, Charlie? I can put it as fairly as I can. Now it's for you. What did I say that name was? Tom. Tom, no. Sounds a little skimpy to me. What we need is a handler to go in it. Sir Thomas Snow. Ah, the Right Honorable Thomas Snow. Something touch of the military, perhaps? Ah, Captain Tom Thumb. What deuce? In for a penny, in for a pound. General Tom Thumb!
Ladies and gentlemen of the great city of Philadelphia, for the first time anywhere, the world's smallest man, General Tom Thumb. I am General Thumb, just come to town, a Yankee doodle dandy. I pick your scrapple, washed it down, it's just a nip of brandy. The mayor made me presents rare, ladies did salute me, first rate diet they all declare, and all my poses suit me. My success should open up your eyes. Don't judge nothing just by shape or size. Bigger is the better, taller is the braver, stronger isn't always wise. Smaller isn't necessarily the lesser, guts can come inside. Lady luck in favor, just a little shaver, overwork 6'3". Brain in any tussle, monster full of muscle, bet you like the glad I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, General Thumb's engagement has been canceled this evening due to his command performance at Buckingham Palace. Bigger is the keener, larger is the motor, higher might be low inside. When you need to lean up hard or really shoulder, narrow's just as good as wide. See the mighty lion sitting there crying, big rock time to lead. Mammoth was colossal, watching out a fossil, bet you like the right I mean. What's strong in book may lag along in brains and heart. That handsome old might be a little pusillanimity, proving consequently. Those shoulders twice as big as boulders if the brain's tiny. When you're in a pickle, he ain't the waffle nickel. Bet you like the
justice. I took all the years most women knocked off of their age and added it on to hers.
Be that as it may, Mr. Barnum, if we are going to be in this exhibition business, at least you can find yourself one respectable attraction.
Jerry, don't get me started. I've been
Mr. Clark! Julius Goldschmidt, we met last autumn in New York, and I caught your show in Boston last night. Absolutely splendid.
Thank you, Mr. Goldschmidt. Sherry, do you remember my mentioning Mr. Goldschmidt? He's the gentleman who presented Mr. Booth on his last tour.
Mr. Goldschmidt, what brings you to Boston?
Boston's home to me, Mrs. Barnum. I stopped off for a little business before sailing off to England to find that Swedish girl who's made quite a stir over there.
Jenny Lind! I read all about her. 2 command performances for the Queen.
And then, of course, the Indian rubber lady tied her right arm in a knot.
Jenny Lind is an opera singer, Mrs. Barnum, and according to all the critics, her voice is the most glorious sound ever heard. You'll get a chance to see that for yourself. I present her first concert next fall at Castle Garden. Oh, I better get started. That train is due in a quarter of an hour. Mr. Barnum, Mrs. Barnum, a great pleasure. I look forward to seeing you.
What's the matter, Taylor?
Goldschmidt's a nice fellow, but I don't like to see him lose his shirt.
You don't think he'll be able to sign up Miss Lind?
That's just it. I'm afraid he will. And I don't think the American public's going to fill any hall just to hear a singer.
I don't think you're right, Taylor. You heard what he said. 2 command performances for the Queen. It's hard time you find yourself an attraction like that.
Get me started, or we will never make that train for Chicago. Besides, I wouldn't know where to begin.
Oh, it's simple. We toss a coin. Tails, we continue as we are. Heads, I run the rest of the tour, and you go to England and make a deal with Miss Lind's agent.
Jerry, what would I tell Mr. Goldschmidt?
That you didn't think that New York would buy an opera singer, and you didn't want to see him lose his shirt.
I call that a lie, Mrs. Barnum.
I call that trimming, Taylor. Congrats, Mr. Barnum.
Mrs. Barnum, this is uncharted territory.
I'm equal to it. And so are you.
Sherry, I don't know if It wasn't too late. I still could have changed my mind, taken the New York train, and followed Sherry west. But I didn't. I made the train, I made the boat, I made the deal. Now, I only have one thing to worry about. Who the hell was Jenny Lind? But, like that fella Shakespeare said, what's in a name anyhow? It's Tides Eloquence. I'll call her the scintillating songbird from Scandinavia. No. The songbird who scintillates from Sweden. No. The scintillating Swedish songbird. I got it. The singing Swede. Unfortunately, Sherry had already had the handbills printed up, so we were stuck with calling her the Swedish Nightingale. You can't win them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on these blessed shores, the world-renowned living statues. Due to the extremely respectable nature of this attraction, Mr. Barnum's promotional campaign will avoid any sensational claims and rely upon the plain, unvarnished truth.
236,000 citizens to the proud city of New York. Tell me, how was your crossing?
Jose,
Come again?
Polo, меня поштарен сверхскоро.
Miss Lynn, this here is the United States of America, and we speak English.
Engelska?
Henry, Hall! Look, Miss Lynn, you have to give a concert on this stage tonight.
Ja, und so.
In English.
I know what to learn English.
I have no choice.
Choose.
Choice?
Choice.
Ah, that's good.
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 No good.
Yes, good evening.
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 Evening, ladies.
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 Ladies and...
And.
And gentlemen.
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 Gentlemen! What's that'll have to do, I guess. And words they don't understand will charge off the European style. And don't forget to smile. If there's one thing no American can resist, smile, beautiful woman. No American can, anyhow. Look, I'd better be getting off in the house. The show's about to get started. Good luck.
Jose,
In English.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lynn thanks you for your kind reception of her program and asks that if she might sing one last song, a song which she performed at her first concert in Sweden and which tonight she dedicates to a new American friend, Carleg Osterdoxawager Live.
Spring
strikes your fancy.
Very well. I choose a scholastic person. My English teacher.
Ah, now, my dear lady,
Taylor, the carriage is waiting.
I'll be along in a minute, Sherry.
The mayor of the city, he also has to escort me.
I thought, Miss Lynn,
Taylor, I'd like to freshen up before the reception. Well, perhaps another time.
Sherry, I got me a problem. The darn bookkeeper messed up the books, so the receipts have to be counted again. You go on ahead and take that carriage, and I'll catch up to you as soon as I can.
This bookkeeping couldn't wait until tomorrow, Taylor.
No, Sherry.